Got any morning papers yet? Too early. A sandwich. Thanks.
Anyway, his name is Kevin. I'm homeless. I'm out here in Clinton Park, 11th Avenue at 54th Street. I'm on one side of the park. This side over here is where we shoot the baskets, basketball court. You have on the back side of you have the other side. It's called Jurassic Park. That's where all the drug addicts and the homeless that want to be homeless because they don't give a shit about anything else but getting high. They want us to live out here, sleep like that. Not me. I don't sleep out here either. I got a place to go next week. Finally, since the whole summer, I finally got a fucking, excuse my French, I finally have a place. But anyway, see, if you're homeless like that, that's the street talking to you because nobody's gonna listen to you if you say sorry or not. So if I say fuck it, don't get all offended because it don't mean to be like that. If you're on welfare, how the fuck are you driving a Cadillac? You tell me that. How do your kids go to swimming pools with fucking brand new $100 Reeboks on their feet? I love God. Fucking the police don't do shit around here. All they do is put back when you sleep. If not, they'll stab you and they'll take you for whatever you got. Regardless you're homeless or not. If they see you sleeping with a new pair of sneakers, they're gonna think you got money and they're gonna kill you. I've been out here for a while. I've been into a couple of scrapes. I had a fight with this big black guy. He left because I beat the shit out of him. Anyway, me and my wife Angel have been out here. My wife just had a baby 2.5 months ago. His name is Kevin Mark Jr., my son, my first and only. And she was pregnant all during this. We've been living in the streets and she was pregnant. She had a fight while she was pregnant with another girl that was pregnant. Believe it or not, but this is what I'm telling you, this is the truth. There's the bite marks to prove it.
Fun, let's roll ass.
I'm Wigan.
Are you tripping?
I'm feeling altered though.
Definitely.
I'm kind of annoyingly altered now.
He's never got a positive, so annoying. He's always like, it's not enough for me, I want more.
Ultimate pessimist.
Hi, baby, what's up? Ice, ice, baby.
Fuck with me for my dude. He fucks with me for my hair, dude. Heat miser.
You guys that have known each other for years. 10, 15 almost? It's almost 15, am I right? We all hang out and have a great time. We all have roles, though, you know? The role of Drew in this whole social circle is the jackass. And when it comes down to, like, fucking around, I can be the guy that everybody tosses around and have a good time, you know? I dig it as much as everybody else, because it's fun. You know what I'm saying? Right, Tom?
Yeah.
Thank you. And yet, here's what happens to me. Sometimes we get overzealous with our play. Much like young children do. They have a good time, and it escalates, and before you know it,
Hallelujah.
somebody gets hurt.
Hallelujah. Fucking, oh shit, you're a fucking ass. Get down. Get down. Oh, fucking, oh, open the door. Oh, fuck you, no, you. Yeah, me, dude. I know.
You've never had a
Stop
shit.
it.
Stop. You've never fucking had a shit.
You fucking, oh shit, you're a fucking ass. Get down. Get down. Oh, fucking, oh, open the door. Fuck. Who the fuck you know? Who the fuck you know?
You, dog. I know you, man.
You know me, dude. I know you. I know you're a fucking ass.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You really hurt like hell, dude.
It was an accident, dude. I don't think anyone really meant to do it. You need a Band-Aid. Someone get him a towel.
Get him a towel with some ice. Stat. Come on. Ice cubes and a paper towel or a cloth.
Keep the ice on it, dude.
Yeah, keep the ice
Stop
on
the
it.
swell.
Yeah,
Dude, you're
keep
such a bad luck.
Mort, you fucking hit me with a gun back there, dude. You have no room to give me shit.
Johnny stumbles, Johnny falls under slogans off the wall. He sees where's the sense. He says, call me Mr. Malcontent. Wasting space and alcohol, drinking rain and eating soil and slogans off the wall. Cannot express himself at all. Cut off my nose despite my face. I will not more longer wait. Or should I laugh? Or should I cry? Or should I hold my head? Drinking rain, eating soil, and slogans off the wall. Cannot express himself at all. Cut off my nose, despite my face. Sell my soul to hide my grace. Or should I laugh, or should I cry? As I've become all I despise. My beautiful laundrette, my beautiful escape, my beautiful laundrette, my beautiful escape.
They have a picture of him framed where he's
Oh,
bombed.
dude, all the pictures of him are about. He's bombed in every picture.
If it's nighttime, he's drunk. I'll show you a couple.
I don't give a shit if you gotta put a bullet through his fucking head and put it in the fucking river. You guys better get rid of this problem for me. You hear me?
It's not my problem.
God damn it, if you talk to me like that.
Where the fuck's the money?
Let him tell you where the damn money is.
The money's with the fucking body. The camera fucking blows.
Yeah, that sounds like it. It really
Sounds like a fucking sick dog.
Yeah, it does.
Sounds like the money's in the cameras, or it sounds like it is.
Or some
Sounds
part of
like
the
the
fucking
body,
body.
You were supposed to take the money and fucking fix the camera.
I was supposed to take the body and put it with the body.
You shove the guts of that goddamn body in that fucking camera. That's why he runs so goddamn fucking shitty.
All right, so what I'm thinking is glass atrium. That way my flowers can still grow.
This used toilet paper concept is not working. So back to the glass atrium.
Yeah, I mean, but the idea is that I can use that as a wraparound because instead of using caulking like they're using, I mean, I've been using builders. You get it at 2 cents every pound. I can get them down to 1.5.
I'm thinking pink. I see pink with flowers.
No, it's not that. It's not that he's waiting for it. I think it's over, brother. I think it's over right now.
You're Sam Bowden.
I haven't seen that team in a while either.
Oh shit. Todd Wallace.
I haven't seen that team ever.
It's not about sitting around and talking about it.
You know, I've been living here for 45 years, and it sometimes seems, you know, I can drink my Budweiser and I sit here and I look into my crops and I'm thinking to myself, God damn it, maybe I should get to the big city. You know, maybe I should get to the big city. Yeah, I gotta hit that road to the big city.
trucking. Got my chips cashed in. Keep trucking like the doodah man. Together, more or less in line. Just keep trucking on. I lit up from Reno, I was trailed by 20 hounds. Didn't get to sleep that night till the morning came around. Set out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight.
Where are the keys to the red car, man?
I don't know, man. I just got keys to the black car.
I think the red car keys are missing. I think it's blocking it for good until you can find them.
I don't know where they are, man.
And the red car's parked in the black car in.
Those blades, man. I'm on them now. Yo hablo español porque yo necesito todas las cosas en mi vida que todos los hombres en el mundo necesitan. Es necesario por nosotros. Un momento, por favor.
As the day hits the night, we will sit by candlelight. We will laugh, we will sing when the saints go marching in, and we will carry war no more.
Sounds kind of nice, doesn't it? 17 stab wounds. How would you like to stab 17 times?
Take a walk downtown, see the
send me to depths of burning hell. So I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of Lucifer.
Oh, Sylvia, my brain doth burn with your feel, with your hair, and I see, oh, Sylvia, you have a snot glistening in thou nose. Sylvia, pick that snot and let me feel it, and let me rub it around the fingers of my hand. Sylvia, oh, Sylvia, my snot-bound Sylvia, why dost thou protest when I offer thou the Kleenex that doth protrude from my pocket? Oh, Sylvia, thou sinus-ridden Sylvia, bring to me your hocked saliva. Bring it up and let me feel it with my fingers. Let me roll it around my palm, oh Sylvia, my palm. Sylvia, a handkerchief for thou, Desdemona's handkerchief I hand, and hope that you will wipe away all residue that doth burn on the tip of your nose.
Your dad and I don't know, we just clicked. Yeah, he and I had a lot of fun things together, but I'll never forget the day we're riding down the expressway, and he says to me, let's buy a football team. And I told him he was nuts. And he says, no, I'm serious, let's buy a team. I said, you're nuts. Well, not 15 minutes later, he had me on the phone talking to the guy from my car to buy the football team. And we were real players. For the next 5, 6, 7 years, we were nothing but real players. We got screwed out of all kinds of money. We got cheated. We got backstabbed by people that were just absolutely...
I am the education president. I am the environmental president. I am the Eggman. You are the walrus. Cuckoo-ca-choo.
President George Clinton as Underpants. It is time for a change.
Ronald Reagan. Well, I have no idea, but before I start speaking tonight, I'd like to say something. I had no idea that anything without my knowledge ever took place against my will or better judgment. Did you get that?
But now an interview with a famous toll taker. So, what's it like to be a toll taker? Well, I thank you. Thank you. It's been a thank you. A great thank you so far. I really have made a lot of tips. Thank you. It's William F. Buckley starring as Robin Hood. Fly a Tog, I think you might want to point that arrow just a little bit higher. Schwarzkopf recounting his sexual history sounds like he's at the Desert Storm meetings. I'm not going to detail the exact missions I've flown, but I have gotten up. I went in hard. The foxholes have been identified and penetrated. One mission was blown. One mission came through the rear. One mission had trouble getting up, I'm embarrassed to say.
Probably not enough to penetrate. In fact, I saw him on Jesse Raphael, and he said that he did not have the capacity to penetrate. However,
he can still have oral sex and that sort of thing.
Yes, he's getting there. Is the point? He's improving. We see.
You
his
feel
penis.
for him?
I haven't felt him yet. But
John Wayne Bobbitt. Is he the archetype? Is he the man?
No, I think.
Do we all have a John Wayne Bobbitt in us?
I think we do. I think we do. However, it depends if you want that side to come out in you. If you choose to do that, then there's some issues you'll have to deal with after that decision is made.
Now, one of the focal points of the trial was issues about anal sex and how, as a threat towards sex when she didn't want it, he would threaten to essentially penetrate her anus.
Yes, I think that is fine with me.
Hey, just because she like. Hey, what do you like selling better?
I like sewing lingerie better than I like sewing toiletries because it's easy to sell something that you're very familiar with. Not that I'm not familiar with toiletries, but lingerie you can wear and you can really sell it better.
The people. Macy's.
The stranger told her she hit me 3 times. She said that I threatened to kill her, which is a caca de caballo. You're a crackhead or you're sniffing up your nose.
Not a druggie. I would never touch drugs. Do you have anything?
Drugs. Live and let live. Eat chicken soup if you want. Love everybody's brother. Don't mess with...
Cast members know? Does the crew know?
I haven't really said anything to anybody about it.
Does your agent know? Did you tell him?
I didn't tell my agent either.
Oh my God!
God, it's great up here.
I never get sick of this place. I mean, you get a few parts, you meet a few people, you get up to these penthouses, but nothing quite compares to this.
And you deserve it.
I never get tired of this. I never get tired of this. Cause hold of this. I tell you, it's nice being here with you, right here. This
Really?
Is good. This is good. Come here. This is good. That's the second best feeling in the world. I'll tell you. It's
Second best. What's the first best?
I'm just kidding. It's just I'm happy.
You should be. You deserve it.
I mean, I worked hard at it. It wasn't like,
Well, open this up. I want to. There's a toast.
All right, but I mean, like, that other guy wasn't as good as I was he?
Who, Ray?
Yeah, and he's got the big roles before. I mean, I have
no, you blew him away, hon.
I haven't done anything this big in
Well, you say this is big. Like, what's Hamlet about?
Well, it's Shakespeare wrote it. It's an old play. The guy, he's not.
John Shakespeare, the guy that lives on the village.
No. Remember, it's the guy that you read in English class. With the
Cliff Notes.
Well, it was more like a Romeo and Juliet guy.
Well, what's it about?
Well, anyway, it's about this guy. Well, it's really important. The point is, I play the big man. I mean, I'm the prince, and I get to kill everyone at the end, and it's going to get me some serious.
You kill everybody?
I don't think I can get this cork open, babe. Oh yeah. They didn't cast me for my strength. Oh! Can you get that? Is there a way? I want to give that a try. Next thing you know, I'll have to start buying some twist-off bottles, I think. All right, listen, he wants to meet you by the bench. If you would come over to the bench
Look, tell him to meet me at the tree.
All right, I'll ask him. I'll ask him, buddy. All right, buddy.
He's
not. No, forget the tree. What am I thinking about? He's not going to meet you at the tree. I asked him that 5 minutes ago.
Why
he
not
said
the tree? What's wrong with the tree?
He says he's got dendrophobia or something. All right.
It's been a long time that I'm waiting. It's been a long time that I'm blown. It's been a long time that I've wandered, but through the people I have known. Oh, if you would and you could straighten my new mind's eye.
I mean, I didn't hear it, but I heard about it. What a self-serving fucking whore. I hate this guy so much. What a no-talent, miscreant boob.
Tommy, my
only time.
assistant.
Fine lady.
For the course after.
Because you know how women to ask God.
You know, it's hard to break up.
Well,
We're gonna have 36
crust.
holes.
All the money I
took
for something about.
And then after this cocktail for
it's all
program
taken
back
care
home,
of.
it
You know
comes
you
down
know well,
to.
you know.
You tell
Well,
them,
guys,
of
course you know
this.
this. I mean, you just get
Well,
caught.
you know, a couple
Street.
afraid good old Sammy incriminates himself.
Keep my composure. We set some up. So
He incriminates.
Stick it out for a lesson one time.
Yeah, but that,
listen,
hey, listen, did you? The Virgin Islands.
Oh, is there coming
got
in
Joseph
these
Capacity
questions?
playing
I
sax?
Oh, yeah, come right here. Statement.
Last time
that guy's got.
Here's my money.
I know I'm being over New Orleans.
Out to the S&P, and you do.
I mean, you could tight.
Sammy, I just start to pan out. I mean, at Greensburg, this guy, I'm trying to do.
130. I could probably
Put in advance. You know what they say about business. So you got investors.
You got run into
Danny
place.
Smile on everyone's face on me.
On the train the other day.
Please.
New York.
Going out of town, I take the fall by the wayside. Or
MSG diet lately.
Get it? It was like the easy. They said it. Well, you know, we know your place. Okay, we know you.
All
I did is I give the.
Supposed to pick up a bottle of vodka.
When it comes to my
bottle of vodka, Roosevelt
took
I'm locked up in the basement.
I'll tell this that in the back smear vodka in the bar.
I got a phone here. You can call
it out there right now. So we're good to go. This is just phenomenal.
Or at the bottom of the bottom with, you know, Bruce Willis or something.
That's exactly what you need. Somebody loves and he must have that. I don't know, 50 something.
How is this person a fucking movie star? Will somebody explain this to me? How is he successful? How? Shit. Oh, bullshit yourself. Bullshit. He's been doing the same fucking woman-hating shtick for the last 25 years.
Man doesn't give you financial. Well, it's my turn to fly. Two ladies at the club that are looking.
Yeah, so
you know when it comes down
like
to it. Touche, my friend.
You build it, so you.
Say the new golf. Litigation. Give us that bullshit. Looks great. You just told the whole public eye.
He lost like 25 your bag. How's that sound?
Yeah, with that. We're born with the natural swings.
Oh, come on now. All right.
Well, I was 4.
Dutch, you know.
Of course, when I was little, it was.
It's because you're hungover.
The ladies, the fun too much to go out there and
try out. Well, it's not like that's our social life.
I have a medicine that I care to share it. It gives you your edge. Right.
It gives the edge 1,000 feet off.
Everybody edges his angle.
He's always got an angle.
That, man.
Everybody, I'll tell you. All right, another subject. That's right. They call me the angle. King might
had to bail you out 2 years ago.
You still have that lawsuit?
Like mice with the arrows. Time that good old Jack here got drunk. Yeah, but little settle out of court.
And the first thing I hear is they're watching Leave It to Beaver reruns on the TV, and the husband or whatever he was sitting there like this, fattest gut I've ever seen in my life. He's sitting there, you know, and she's running all over the house looking for money to pay me, you know, and the TV's going. And he's gone, and he's saying, change the channel, change the channel.
Looking like a born again, living like a heretic, listening to Arthur Lee records, making all your friends feel so guilty about their cynicism, and the rest of their generation, not even the government, are gonna stop you now. But are you ready to be heartbroken? Are you ready to be heartbroken? Pumped up full of vitamins, unaccountable of seriousness. You say you're so happy now, you can hardly stand, or lean over on the bookcase. If you really want to get straight, read Norman Mailer, or get a new tailor. Are you ready to be heartbroken? Are you ready to be heartbroken? Are you ready to bleed? What would it take? What would it take to wipe that smile out of your face? Are you ready to be? Are you ready to bleed? Ready to be heartbroken? Are you ready to bleed? Heartbroken? Well, you better get ready now, baby. Ready to bleed. Ready to bleed. Ready to bleed.
Boys, how y'all been doing tonight?
Good, how you doing, officer?
You know why I pulled you over this evening?
I don't, sir. I was kind of snoozing in the passenger seat. I think the driver might be able to answer these questions.
Well, this is a real funny situation. I don't have y'all laughing.
No, we're not laughing, sir. We've just been long.
I'm the sheriff at Avery County. I don't appreciate your disrespect, but I'm laughing you did the kid job.
We were just...
Yes, sir. I haven't had a drink since this morning.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Who's the man I'm driving the car?
Oh, sir, that's him.
I'm driving
I don't mean any disrespect by it. That's just him.
Sir, I'm driving the car.
You better have a rich daddy, because you might be in jail for a little while. Don't come up with that.
No, I'm sorry, sir. No.
Sir, we're just passing through on our way to Florida. You know, we're just coming down from up Philadelphia on our way down to Florida.
Been drinking this evening?
We got a place down there. We're just gonna go to. It's actually his parents' place.
Young man,
we're just going to his parents' place.
Don't make me walk over there.
No, sir, we weren't drinking. Honestly, I swear.
Shut the hell up. What are you drinking this evening?
No, sir.
Do you know I pulled you over?
Because I'm drunk.
What the hell, sir? Are you admitting to that, sir?
I haven't had a drink since this morning.
I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. You crossed that there yellow line. I counted one more than 3 times, making 4 times you done crossed that line.
Sir, we're just driving along nice and quietly.
He hasn't been drinking, sir.
No, we don't drink at all, sir.
Come here, breathe in here. Let me smell it. Smells like smoke. You been smoking any of that married marijuana in that car?
No, sir. No, sir.
Maybe.
No, sir. I definitely, I don't smoke. No way, sir.
No.
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 One of you, huh?
No, sir.
Why y'all, was you out about checking inside that car?
Sir, we really want
have
to do that.
Well, here's your option, boys.
Sir, we're just coming from work. We're upstanding citizens.
And,
you know.
He's rich.
Yeah.
Excuse me, son.
And
I'm asking you.
I mean, we got a job.
And there's 2 options here. Number 1, you sign a waiver of lease form, which I have right here in my briefcase.
Sir, we would have to call our lawyers. We would have to call our lawyers.
You don't have that choice right now. When we arrest you, you will. But I will have a dog down there sniff around your car. If he starts acting any type of gamey to the smell of your car, then
sir, all right, sir. Can we do it? Is there an easier way?
I don't know this man.
Is there an easier way?
Now we got to the point here where I do have probable cause to think that you might have been drinking something tonight. And
Sure, I'll tell you what was happening. We were at the bar together, and his girlfriend kind of had a problem.
Yeah.
What's up?
So,
What do you mean? I'm not worried about his girlfriend, sir.
I only had one scotch.
he might have had one scotch, sir.
One beer, one drink.
He had one scotch, I had one beer. You're correct, sir.
Scotch and what? Just scotch and then
Scotch and rocks, I can bet. Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir. You
And,
was
sir,
operating the motor vehicle.
we're actually on
No,
our way.
he was driving the car.
We're on our way over to Coopersville.
Who here was
Going to
driving the
Lansdale.
car? Who drove the car?
He drove the car.
It's Cooperstown or Lansdale. I mean, pick the one that's
Sir, we're on our way to Lansdale
Okay.
to see his girlfriend.
How much you want?
I said stop. Number one, which one of you two was operating the motor vehicle at the time?
I was, sir.
You were.
He had.
Don't worry about
This is the
it, sir.
Scotch man. I was
Don't
driving.
worry about it. This is ridiculous.
Okay.
Are you mocking me? And it will be used against you for law. And don't play around. We got serious judges. You need a judge
This is the sheriff down here.
Young man.
Yeah, the head. This is
Do you know who my father is?
Yeah.
Do you know who my father is?
Son, I don't care
Yank.
who your father is.
What, boy?
Sir,
Do you know who my father
put
is?
the gun away. Just put the gun away, sir.
Don't worry about
Sir,
that.
come
I
on.
didn't, that's
Just
not
put
what
the
I
gun
meant to
away.
say. That's not
It's
what
his
I
car.
I'm sorry.
It's his daddy's car.
Sir, I'm very...
This is his daddy's
I was
car.
just...
Maybe one other way.
What's that, sir?
How much money do we got on this evening?
I think I got about 150 bucks. I don't know about you.
Do you want to show the tape?
This is a little bit.
Great.
Excuse me, sir.
All right, I'm sorry about that,
This
sir.
isn't
I have a credit card.
No, sir.
Tell you what, we'll give you whatever you want, sir.
That's it. See, the number one choice or the number two choice? Now, how much
We'll take the
money
number
y'all got
two. We'll
together?
take
How
the
much
number.
money you got?
About 350 bucks.
350.
Because I'm the driver. I'm the one that drives. Everybody else around me, they're just passengers in my fucking road.
You cut me off.
I don't give a shit. You're on my road. Fuck you. Get out of my road.
Did you keep jerking off all the time?
Vito, I've been telling you, man. I had to make
Who's you
payments.
talking now? Okay, be honest with me. You can tell me a good problem, you know, we can work it out. But
I
you
say we
gotta-
put one in his fucking head.
There's too much on the line now with the guys from Memphis.
Okay. So what's the problem? Nothing. It was just I'm doing a show here.
But what did that? Give me Jimmy for a day. Give me Jimmy for a day. I'll go down there.
You got into this mess, and you get your own fucking shit out.
I'm a pawn in the game, Vito. I'm just a pawn in the game, man.
Son of a bitch, I'm telling you, this is your last chance. Either that or you're going down the... I'll say last chance. Son of a bitch.
Come on, Vito. I give you the money. I will not disrespect my honor. I will not disrespect my honor, Vito.
And it's something that's funny because you can even put it raised. You can stay away from here. You can stay away from me. It's unlikely that it's always been. You can't stay away from the problems that you've established for yourself. When you're 40 fucking years old, it's gonna bite you in the ass, and you're not gonna come to me because I'm the one that you walked on. Okay? Look, dude. Line up! Line up! Line up! Line up! Line up, boy. No, you know what? Come on, I should do it, but it ain't worth. Come on, it ain't worth. Line up!
Can I help you? We're here to see David. We were looking for him. We drove all night to see him. We had an extraordinary time with him.
And I drank an awful lot of water as well.
I'm sorry, but David doesn't live here anymore. David Barringer doesn't live here anymore. He's going out to Westminster. You might find him there. Well, is there any way we could call David?
We're out heading down the old bend and getting a couple of beers for ourselves.
Sure sounds
What do you
good
think
to
of
me,
that?
Charlie.
Take a beer and maybe some pool. Check out some of the
Sure sounds
ladies.
good to me, Charlie.
You know? Yeah. Maybe we'll get a little action, you know?
Sure sounds good to me, Charlie.
Come on, man.
You're not gonna
Throw some cash. Let me see something.
Come on, get a lunch. We'll go to lunch. We'll go to a nice lunch. Wherever you want to go. You know I'm always good for...
What? I'll answer 4 questions, $20.
Like we're in a joint.
But man, shit, man, what you get? I'll tell you, no problem.
Tell me, I know.
I'll tell you about the guns, I'll tell you about the shootings, I'll tell you about anything you want to know. I'll tell you about the district attorney, head fucking coming up, blood's just pouring, it just rushes. This thing's filming anyway.
Thank you. That's all we needed. Ever call my house and threaten me, I will come to your fucking house and pull you out in the street and kill you. Do you understand me?
I got you, man.
And I don't give a fuck because his camera's rolling out. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I know, man.
You know what went down that weekend when I took care of you with that thing, okay? Now, watch what the fuck you say, okay?
All right,
what
man.
I'm telling you is this. That weekend, you know you put me in a bad spot. You know you should have physically been hurt or right or wrong what went down. Regardless of the situation I was left in, okay? And you have the fucking audacity to come to me after I almost had to fucking backpedal my way out of something regardless of cost or fucking inconvenience, okay?
Man, I'm sorry about that, man.
But I don't understand why you were like that.
I got arrested for DUI the other night. I came back, I got fucking wasted off my ass.
So why don't you just call me up and say, look, Scott, I'm fucking salty about this, blah, 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 blah. And I, you know, I worked with you through that last thing, you know? Dude, it was costing me time and money.
Wrong.
All right?
It was handled
And you're
wrong.
looking at it a couple hundred here, a couple hundred there, a couple hundred here. But you know what the real thing was is the thousands you cost me that weekend with me not being able to be in circulation with things. Right or wrong?
I got you.
So, now, do we have a beef? Because if we do, we can handle it. If we don't, then it's squashed.
It's through, man.
All right?
Cool.
Listen, the best thing might be...
I'll only meet at the bank.
All right, let's meet in the middle. Maybe you guys will meet in the middle.
All right, we'll meet in the middle. Look, man, I'm sorry I fucked your wife, all right?
Nah, all right. All right,
Give me a
good.
hug,
Makeup,
give me a
hug and makeup, good.
The difference, one of the great differences sometimes in pickup ball as opposed to organized ball is that you have certain structured rules. Okay, I mean, of course you have your overall rules, but in pickup ball, you get out there to really create. Okay, to be as inventive as you possibly can. I mean, without a whole lot of people scrutinizing what you're doing. Okay, a whole lot of supervision over what you're doing. You're just out there playing. I mean, most of the guys that I've grown up with and that I've played with and so forth and coming up, I mean, we used to have playgrounds where the playground, the basketball court itself would be situated, say, under a bridge. I mean, we'd be out there in the rain all day playing. Okay, that's how you got some of you guys like Joe Hammond, okay, Pee Wee Kirkland, and a host of others, okay, Earl Manigault, the GOAT, who became great ball players because of the ability to just get out there every day whenever you wanted to. Maybe we got fortunate enough as we were coming up to have some lights, and we'd play all night. You know what I mean? And our parents would know where we were at. And it was also something that kept us away from that element of negativity that was out there. Okay, so, I mean, we look now, I mean, we've even had companies come in and put in lights in our playgrounds, okay, as being, you know, participating in a particular program. But no, the pickup game has been so essential to New York over the years in terms of keeping communities together, keeping kids involved in something positive, okay, and getting the adults and the parents involved, which is really essential. I mean, it's okay. I write letters all the time to parents. Come out and support your children. You know what I mean? They would love to see you sitting in the stands. So, I mean, you get the same thing in a pickup game. I mean, the parents come out, they may bring some lemonade or some Kool-Aid out and so forth, you know, and they get involved. Thank you. So, it's the pickup game is like the mecca of basketball. It's the thing.
Cover of Time magazine.
Really?
I hated it. You know, like, there's so many attractions that I don't even go to one of them. You know what I mean? Like, if you were to come to Trip Acid, I'd have to go to a travel agent there. Seriously, no, they have tourist places at Tiddly. There's so much to do that I wouldn't know where to start. There's green flying monkeys in the lobbies. It's the biggest trip out place ever. You go in through the casino, and there's this huge amphitheater. You're really in the Land of Oz, and on top is the fairy godmother wigging out. And then comes in the Wicked Witch, and they do the whole scene in this huge thing, the whole Wizard of Oz, from beginning to end, the booming town. Free drinks. See that later. Vegas is unbelievable.
Damn great game. What a ball over there. A couple bears down.
That's Charlie Daniels.
How can I express my love? Louise, I love you.
Good to that. Well, listen, the reason why I called this meeting, I was wondering if you boys would be interested. I've got a Euro concept coming in there.
A Euro?
Euro.
Making pies?
No.
Euro?
Pita bread, the meat, the cheeses, the onions, and everything.
Like a hero?
Yeah,
all the Italians eat that.
No, Greeks.
Like a sub.
Anglo-Saxon call it Euro.
Yes.
Giro.
Yeah, Giro. Okay, how much do you need? How much do you need?
We're talking maybe $75,000.
Why should we give you 70? Why should we give you
Well, this is a proven
75,000?
concept all over for ages and ages, through the years. We've been making the gyros all over the world. People love the food. Jace.
Yeah, do you have projections of
I don't understand. Do you understand them at all?
Profitable? No, I don't understand this guy.
No.
How do
$75,000 of our money and we can't understand them.
75 grand? Are you for real?
And we're meeting in a back alley.
Who taught you how to run business?
It's hard to gauge when you're safe and when you're not.
Listen, I've been in the restaurant business for 20 fucking years. I know that.
Back on the boat. Take your family.
Who you talking about? I don't know who you think you're talking
What'd
to.
you come in on?
No.
The raft?
I'm a refugee, a political refugee.
Yes.
Don't start that bullshit.
Go to your country and make yours. He can go to his country and make yours.
Shut up, jerk off.
Jeff Strawberry.
Holy shit. Oh, yeah.
Cabby Row.
Oh, yeah.
I see you, my friend, and touch your face again. Miracles will happen as we dream.
End of the final line. To the final chapter. It's called The Crossroads of Climax. We may wonder what will happen, but the story will still continue. Now both of the words are both. So one goes to work for his father and the other souls. Yeah!
They just looked at your father as an easy mark. Your dad has a way about him that is so intelligent and is so smooth that he's not a smoothie, he's not a con artist, he's just an honest, good guy. and they can't believe that he really has a hold of what he has a hold of, and then by the time they realize that he really does have a hold of what he has a hold of, they think he's a schmuck, and they can just take it away from him because who's he? But they don't realize that behind all this nice guy there was a genius, an absolute genius who has constructed all this stuff and who has put it together and who really understands what he's done. But they have absolutely no understanding of the man. And I think if they were all ever vindicated correctly, my goodness, the people that cheated him right from the beginning, the Sullivans, the League, everybody. Poor Franny.
My bag's a little bigger, and my shaft's a little harder, and my school's a little lower, cause I play a little smarter. See, cause Gulf's a game of strategy, both on the green and off the tee. Don't ever ask to play with me, you can't afford the caddy fee. Played at Augusta, ate me a Georgia peach, got me a suntan on the Santa Pepper Beach. Hip hip hooray for the USGA! Go out and buy a set of pigs today. Tennis, anyone, no way, no fun. Golf's the greatest game if there ever was one. Ain't no better way to spend a day in the sun.
What'd you think?
I thought it was terrible.
It sucked. Really?
And I don't want to talk about it. You know, that's what I was Satan. No, I didn't.
You should do.
I thought you were a pod person. That's I thought I was a pod person.
Let me see how much film I have. I don't think I have any left. I had one enough for one.
I mean, it wasn't terrible. Like, it wasn't terrible, but
That's what you said.
I saw.
That was terrible.
It wasn't terrible.
People on the radio tell me I should save a whale. People on the TV break the law, you go to jail. People in a magazine say to keep the air clean, exercise and stay lean. Ask me what they really mean? Nothing. They're just talking out their butts. The pie's getting bigger. They all want their cuts. The only girls having abortions are sluts. But excuse me, that isn't too politically correct. I've had my fill hearing about that oil spill. Grant some forgiveness. Let Exxon get back to business. Goodbye, ozone. Go find another home. Hello, pollution. You're the solution. Consume, consume. Conservation is our doom. Just show me how, and I'll extinct the spotted owl. Carbon dioxide, our Mother Nature's pride. Kill off the human race, nature's way of making space.
It's nice to see all you guys back here, all you gals.
no quote right straight from the Bible. Got a lot of reading left in the New York Times. Can't help out the poor with their own survival. Too busy making cash busting out these rhymes. Can't save the whales while I'm saving Pa. Can't sit down strike while I'm sitting at a bar. This Greenpeace crap has gone way too far. Let's ditch this planet, live on a distant star.
Johnny! Johnny, something the matter with your car? What's wrong? What's wrong? Something the matter there? Do you have a problem? What? No, what's the matter? Something wrong under the hood? Is your car out of gas? What's
Fucking ratchet wrench.
What's the matter there?
Give me a fucking ratchet wrench!
You need is some sycophantic black bimbo bitch sitting next to him, agreeing with everything he says. You know?
It's not working.
Stick it up your ass.
Which case going? It's going all right. We're fucking having a lot of problems with the paralegals. They don't know their ass from a fucking law book. I don't even know how we get these people.
You know how it is. Remember when we did it?
Yeah, but it seems like these people are like real assholes. Like they're
Yeah,
just
they
trying
are,
to do
I'll
it for
tell
the
ya.
money.
No, what they try and do all the time is they give you this jurisdictional problems and the venue problems.
You know, I had the same problem. I was doing a case involved a rape victim, you know, and I'm saying to myself, it's about territorial rights, because if I cross the state line...
No, it's contract dispute. If she wants to do it, let her.
It was torturous interference.
But I don't know how the story worked out. I don't know if they got divorced or whatever. Or if he lost weight. I just don't know. But anyway.
I'm in for 3.6 grand. I'm telling you, buddy. 3.6 grand. Kiss my ass.
I have Len Shiles, for instance.
Dr. Len Shiles. Oh, God. What a trip. Dr. Len Shiles.
Always hold me. You all voodoo that? So fucked up. You know the fucking goddamn rules, man. I'm telling you. In the hose, please, Thomas. Bring in the hose and then take the trash can out. Mom, I'm taking care of it. Thomas, don't yell at me, Thomas. Don't get me.
He was safe.
Goggin was wrestling my neck. Next thing you know, Tom has a gun barrel on my face. And I was shoved into it. So, it's hard to say what thoughts went through my head. It's hard to say.
Bucky has a drug problem.
Tib, you have a drug problem.
Oh, I definitely abused marijuana. No doubt about that.
I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference.
The United States is going to hell. You know why? Because they're fucking helping all these motherfuckers in these third world countries that turn around after you feed them, stab them in the back, and meanwhile, we're fucking out here in the motherfucking park. Excuse my French again, but this is how it is.
Let me sum it up. Never forget your dreams. Keep what you want to do in your heart, and always go for it, no matter what the odds seem like. That seems like a great philosophy.
See, that was good philosophy. I fucked up. I was naive when I was young, because I grew up in the Bronx in the fucking project. I didn't have a silver spoon in my mouth when I was born, as they say, but I learned to respect my elders. I learned to respect my mother, my family. I wouldn't do nothing to hurt nobody.
Haven't killed nobody lately. You wanna know violence? This is violence, right? You shoot somebody in the corner, man. You shoot somebody in the corner, right? It's not from your own corner like that there, you know what I'm saying? Shoot him down. It's not your color, it's your color, whatever. You down with this? Kill a person like that? How can you take a man's body? A human being. Wearing sunglasses like that there. Like you, man. That's violent. I'm not violent. Everybody's violent. I'll show you violent. Violent is me cracking you upside the head.
I'm not a believer of method acting. I'm a classically trained actor. I don't believe in the method. For all people. I believe that it works. For Dustin Hoffman, it works. For John Malkovich, it works very well. If you saw Mice and Men, that was testimony to that.
What is method?
What's what? Okay, the method versus the classical. This might be actually good to have on. The mythical versus the classical is method actor says, I can't do it unless I've felt it. Okay? You're going to be playing Pacino in Frankie and Johnny. You're going to be playing a chef in a diner. Well, that means I'm going to have to go in a diner and find out and talk to the chefs. Ooh-ah. Okay, so he goes in and crack one egg. Do you crack it with one hand? And that's important for him to see and feel, and the smell of the bacon burning gets in my nostrils. It's a good smell. And that's a method, so that when he plays that part, he feels right in there. Yeah, crack one egg. Who wants the bacon? Got the flapjacks going, burning on the griddle. Beans don't fry and burn on the griddle. Classically trained actor says, I don't need to know how to do that. I don't need to have felt that. I can do that anyway. Sure, beans don't burn on the griddle. That's the difference between classical and a method. So that's why your method actors today are like, I must work out and feel my body, and I must eat herbs are important for my well-being. They taste good in my body every time I feel, and so that when I feel the so I am open to any role, can just come at me, and I can be any part. And the classical actors are like, all right, I'm done. Bring the beer and the hookers in. Can we get them going? Yeah, more fattening foods. Can I have a side of cholesterol with that, please? That's the difference right there in a nutshell of the two. I am a big fan of the classical actors. Shakespeare is all classical. I mean, you can't feel to be or not. How do you feel to be or not to be? You know, to be.
And why not death? Rather than living torment. To die is to be banished from myself. And Sylvia is myself.
Is it getting better? Or do you feel the same? Will it make it easier on you now? You got someone to blame. You said one love, one life. When it's one need in the night. One love, we get to share it. Leaves you, baby, if you don't care for it. Did I disappoint you? Or leave a bad taste in your mouth? Never had love, and you want me to go without. Well, it's too late tonight to drag the past out into the light. We're one, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other, carry each other. Whoa.
the Impressionism movement because of the attention it gets from mass consciousness. There are many other important 20th century movements, even probably many more important 20th century movements that people largely ignore just because the Impressionist paintings make nice posters on college dorms and nice reproductions for people's family rooms.
What's better, painting or sculpture?
Well, painting they're two completely different things. They're apples and oranges, dogs and cats. Sculpture is a three-dimensional thing, and painting essentially is two-dimensional. Both deal with completely separate issues, and it's like comparing music to something like stenography.
Who's your favorite painter and why?
Favorite painter? Well, I don't think I have one particular favorite painter. I like second generation abstract expressionists, group of Americans that grew up around in Paris in the late 1950s. I don't know why I particularly like them the best, I just do. I personally think that in order to make any sort of progress, you must reject the traditional means of making art in any form, because otherwise you're just led to complete decadence and intellectual decay.
Would you agree with the notion that if an artist were to produce one universally regarded great work of art in his lifetime, then he has been successful?
Definitely. I think most people just do one work over and over and over again. It's like in our society, you have to have continued success, continued advances. I think generally most artists are like one-hit wonders.
To let it go. Perhaps you'd understand if you would just try to smoke it. Alright, what the hell, let's smoke it.
14P, 5-3, ready, set, come on. Work, alright, way to break, Curly. Way to pick it up in there. Yellow 19, 1-3, ready, set, come on, hunt you. Let's draw. Breaks low, all right.
top man on scene. You don't think life comes in between. But hey, she's just 17. She feels that she's a worldly girl. But man, you've been around the world. She is just some worried daddy's girl. Even though there's nothing I can say to cheat you in nature anyway, let her down easy. Her heart is on a dime. Let her down easy, and you'll grow up in time. In her strawberry eyes, the way she sees you signifies that she's susceptible to your velvet lies. But if you must lay her down, may a butterscotch glow be her dressing gown, and please do not lead her on when you leave town. Even though there's nothing I can say to cheat you in nature anyway, let her down easy. Her heart is on the line. Let her down easy, and you'll grow up in time. She's a woman now, with a daughter to make her proud, in her crayon world of paper clouds. She still remembers you, the first boy that she gave it to, and she laughs at how little then she knew. Her daughter is 5, and her grandfather adores her, of course. Let her down easy, her heart is on the line. Let her down easy, and you'll grow up. Stayed around to break the ice. I thought about it once or twice, but nothing ever changes unless there's some pain. And all good nights played so wrong. Blame the crowd, they scream so loud.
Is it? 2:45. He's late. He's always late. He's supposed to be here 15 minutes ago. Yeah, where is he? He's always late. I think he's probably with that girl, Julie. Yo, he's late. I know, he's late. He's always late. Always late. Guess we gotta wait. Where's that kid, man? He's always late. I think I see him coming. Where? I think he's over there, that rascal. He's over there? Where? Yeah, I think he's over there. I see him now. He's walking towards us. Why are you always so late? He's here now. Why are you always so late? He's here. Why are you always so late?
Yo, you late.
You're always late. Why are you late like that?
Why are you
How you
late?
doing, man?
Great game. What a ball over there. Like a couple birds.
Charlie Daniels.
There's some Georgia about that's the Georgia.
It was a great game, Charlie.
How about the Blue Jays? They really rocked that world, didn't they? That big team was a bear shit in the woods.
It's ridiculous.
We were in there. I heard some gunshots. I don't even know.
I understand why would we have to kill all those guys, though? I mean,
What is the deal? It had nothing to do with killing anyone.
Hold on for a sec. Who killed who?
Depending on my inheritance and his score from his alimony case, which he's claiming has a concrete foundation for that.
And I'm for the guy parole. Yeah. Seems like he has sense. I mean, I'll run for.
No, we got away with it.
Shit, the deal was we go in, nobody gets hurt.
Doesn't matter. We had to kill him to get away
We
with
gotta make this clean. Not a cop's gonna be everywhere.
Damn, I can't believe we got away with that. Unbelievable.
That was great.
Son of a
That was
bitch.
great. We were in and out of there.
Cool.
I don't know why we had to kill all those people, though.
Yeah, well, you know,
Who
you gotta...
killed who? What happened?
We had gunfire.
Watching the front door. I never saw
No,
nothing.
we had a couple guys come up the side. We just had to pop them.
We returned gunfire.
We're all square on this money bet.
Wait a minute. Who popped who? I'm not involved with popping
We
nobody.
got away with it. Don't worry.
Listen, goddamn.
No,
My ass is on the line. I'm in all of the computer records. Shut up. I'm all over the records. This is ridiculous. Who shot who?
These two guys.
I had
What
to
two
pop
guys?
the guy in order to get the out of there.
Don't yell at me,
right?
goddamn.
Listen, I just want to know if we're all set on this money bet.
Just kind of who you want to marry.
Whoa, marry? Marry.
Well, you know, something to think about in the future. I mean,
That's
let's
the
face it.
future.
My life hasn't been that good in the last 3 months, and you know, it's something to think about.
Speaking of last 3 months, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. What do you mean, how am I doing?
I mean, you still drink or what?
I have a beer or a glass of wine at dinner, but I'm not like drinking like I was. I mean, my life was hell, and I just pushed my problems down. But I'm back on my feet again.
I have regrets, of course. I have the normal regrets. Am I still trying to make a serious comeback?
Everybody knows who's crazy, not me. I drink a little bit to keep my cool, and who in the hell you think?
Can you feel the warmth? Can you feel its life-giving power? Like when the first caveman stepped out of the first cave and felt the sun. Think I'm there. Think I'm there.
What if I get you a hunk
Hello. Vince O'Neill. How you doing? I'm glad you got a hold of me. Yeah. I was out there Thursday, Friday, and I got back today. Had a few drinks. It wasn't a bad time at all. How's gambling going? Well, the only problem I'm having right now is I'm trying to decide whether I want to be a lawyer for the rest of my life or I just want to bet football games. That's a great town, Nantucket. Phillies are kind of a great story around here.
Next weekend, I'm thinking bring you guys up to the mountains.
Right.
Because that weekend we can do the pickup shots of the survival, the chase hunt scene. Second unit's not going to be available. They're going to be in Peru, so I'm thinking next weekend's the only time.
Well, you absolute monster and all eaters back away. Take back the ball game.
No one expected them to beat the Braves. No, the Braves were the best team in baseball. No one expected them to beat the Braves. That's this weekend. Florida State, Miami. I have to like Florida State. I have a few things to do, but I'm going to be here watching the game. I like Florida State. I like Florida State a lot. They say never underestimate the luck of the Irish, but except when you play Florida State.
No, I don't have them. We're good with that. We're not. I don't
You have
like
the
that
first-
anymore.
did you get it changed up? Like it's
No, we divorce was final this week.
Build me up a wall. I did not touch her.
Listen.
That shit about them fucking letting the gays on campus again.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. What's your, I mean, do you got you against that or what?
Yeah, I fucking hate the cocksuckers.
Yeah, but, you know, I figured you gotta be open-minded about it. I mean, as so long as they don't come near you, I think that,
Why do you take it down?
yeah. I mean,
Alright, okay, I'm just
question my
asking,
man
dude. I
for
just
that.
don't like the shit.
Christ, that's a pain in the ass. My mom just called my girlfriend a slut.
Get out.
Yeah.
Why?
That's real traumatic. What a pain in the ass that is.
What's your girlfriend?
That's a ball buster. What do you mean?
Two, three.
Ow, that was so good.
It's, you know, it's too insulting.
Tell us why you like Howard Stern so much.
Oh, fuck you, Tim. Jesus Christ. Did you see him save that guy's life?
All right, what are you doing all dressed up like that?